What's going on Instagram and any other social media platform, YouTube, that you're watching this on? Yesterday I was thinking, one, I haven't given any tangible information or anything that can help people. I just been so focused on my dissertation and making sure that I'm right, so that I can come back and give advice that I actually use, that I hadn't been given any type of information that you can use in your life. So please forgive me for that. Let me fast forward. So I learned about this thing called radical acceptance. And radical acceptance means that, hey, this is who you are. I'm accepting you for who you are, but it does not mean I'm okay with it. So for example, if there's a bucket full of crabs and I put my hand in that bucket full of crab and a crab claws me, am I going to be mad? No. Well, why not? I put my hand in a bucket full of crabs and they clawed me. I'm not mad because it's in their nature. That's the same thing with some people. It's in their nature to be who they are, to act a certain way. I actually learned about this when I was in graduate school at USC. It's actually a way of thinking that comes from Dialectical Behavior Therapy, DBT. And I had forgot about it till somebody reminded me of it, because I had made a comment. I was in class one day and I said, the longer that I'm a parent, the more I actually forgive my parents. Because so often we harbor pain from our parents and we don't really release it. But the longer that I've been a parent, I'm like, man, I hope my kids forgive me for some of the things that I do. I might yell, I hope that they find in their heart that they can forgive me. And I would hate for them to be in their 30s talking about, my mom did, my dad did, right? And so that actually led to the conversation about radical acceptance. So I think that, as you begin to develop relationships in your life, as you begin to process or make sense of relationships in your life, please never forget radical acceptance. It means that I'm not okay with it. So for example, for me, there are family members, there are friends that I'm like, that's who they are. Who am I to change them or say that something is wrong? That is who they are. I have colleagues that I work with. I'm like, of course they did that. That's in their nature, right? Whether it's good or bad, doesn't mean it's all bad. There are people who are genuinely, you ever see that one person who's like, no matter what, they oh, I'm gonna celebrate you. It's in their nature. That's who they are. You ever see that people just hating, mad at the word? You won't believe. It's in their nature. So never forget that. That's radical acceptance. It's a concept that comes from dialectical behavior therapy. I hope that this helps you as you begin to make steps and improvements in your life. Have a great one.